What's going on, everybody? I'm CaptainRoBear. This is Eberron, Arc 4, episode 28.
On a new night on Thursday. Woo! Excited.
Welcome
Oh, yeah.
back
It's
to
so strange.
Thursdays,
It's so comfortable.
where it all began.
Who even am I anymore?
I don't know. I don't even fucking know concept of days. Today felt like Friday. Nobody was in my fucking office.
Today was
Is
sadly
fine.
not Friday.
I wanted it to be Friday all day today. I really did. I tried.
Same. It's
We'll-
so much not a Friday. I got invited to a 9 a.m. meeting for tomorrow.
So much-
Yay!
Nice.
Yeah, I hope
So-
it's incredibly impactful.
Oh, it'll be lots of good things. Good things will come of it. A lot of action items. Yeah, a lot of good action items.
So many action items.
Synergy, get those
Yeah.
action items,
Yeah.
next steps,
We'll find all the failure modes.
Oh yes, absolutely. Identify
pain
those real
points.
quick.
get those pain points.
Fuck you guys in Australia. Our Aussies are like, fuck you, mate. It's Friday.
It's okay. It'll be Monday sooner for you.
Oh man, hey, the proudest thing I did getting up early, since I can only sleep about half of what I used to be able to sleep with this fucking cough. I get up and I go grocery shopping, so I'm like, oh man, nobody's gonna be out there, and it wasn't. It was fantastic. However, I have been officially identified at Panera as the guy buying empty bread bowls, and they asked me what I was having today. And I didn't hold back. I told them, and I showed my bag next to him. I go, actually, members mark lobster bisque and shrimp and corn chowder.
Because your soup sucks.
I go from
Panera
your,
Bread Company. Okay? This is why I'm here.
you know what? And if I was around too many of my friends from the Lou, they would say, "How dare you use the false name?" Because they still call it St. Louis Bread Company.
Oh, I didn't know it had an OG name.
Oh yeah,
Me
it's,
neither.
dude, yeah, it's a local bread company. Is a part religion over here. Now see, back in the OG days, nice sit down restaurant. I went on a date to Bread Company when I was 16.
I like this. I would like somebody to take me on a date to a bread company restaurant.
now I'm just gonna leave you at Panera.
We'll have an 8 a.m. breakup date.
he went on his first wonderful date at the bread company. Now he just sits in his house and eats bowls all day.
I just eat fucking bread bowls.
I think what would have been a better answer is I don't put anything in the bowl. I just eat the bread bowl. It's more terrible that way.
Here's what I want to know. How many of these morose motherfuckers are eating the mac and cheese out of the bread bowl? Who's going carb on carb? Like
That's some strong. That's some like my mouth is caking up already with that.
But like, dude, I'm all about it. Like, I'm not saying knock it because
Did you see the sandwich? The grilled macaroni
grilled
and
mac
cheese
and
sandwich?
Get the fuck out of here. Like, just make
They're
a grilled
going
cheese.
carb on carb, dude.
It's so ridiculous. But I'm like, okay, dude, their mac and cheese. Yeah, I know it's good because there's a bunch of government cheese in there. Of course, it's gonna be good.
Cheese.
But like, I'll just eat the mac and cheese over on the side. Like, give me something that's soluble to make the bread better. That's just a shellacking, like over the top. It's not soaking in the sourdough. Like, it's a very minimal layer of cheese that goes over the top. Like, at least get yourself some broccoli cheese and like completely shit yourself the rest of the day.
That's actually what I'm gonna do for lunch tomorrow. That sounds really good.
I literally have broccoli and cheese sitting right in front of me.
Dude, what a classic comfort food. Like, what a
Cheddar soup. Oh geez.
just a complete excuse to say I'm sitting down with a bowl of cheese today.
Yeah.
Like,
But it's healthy because there's green in it.
Broccoli
Yeah.
cheddar
There's
soup
broccoli in it. Don't worry, you'll be safe.
or potato soup or something like that.
The-
Potato
the-
bacon
Potato
soup with a little
soup.
cheese on there.
the broccoli does
sour
prevent
cream.
you from keeping a food baby in your colon for 2 weeks. It'll take care of that part. if Panera, aka Bread Company, didn't give you a thimble worth of soup, maybe I would. You know, the cup that they give you, you're always like, I paid $15 for what? No, bend over. We're gonna put this half apple up your ass too.
And you're gonna like it and pay us another $15.
It's funny because you pay $15 for a thimble of soup, but then they sell you the giant 2-foot loaf of bread for like $4.
Yeah,
it's like what? That's such an off-kilter cost. Like, are you
trying to get you to listen?
2 feet of bread?
Yeah,
this 2-foot baguette is worth $4, but this little bowl of soup is worth $15.
They're trying to get you to listen. They are a bread company. Quit buying our non-bread items.
True. It is the only place I can get a sourdough round. If I could get somewhere where else, I would. But hey, it's providing my soup diet these days.
Yep,
it does the body good. High marks for the Sam's Club shrimp and shrimp chowder. That shit was fire. It tasted like the old school lobster fondue of yesteryears for those folks that ate at Red Lobster. The law, baby.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything better than loaded baked potato though. There's some good soups out there, but I don't think you can touch a good loaded baked potato with bacon and cheese and
it's hard to really compare the two. Like they're like different.
My mama fucked me up and made too good a potato soup. So it's like hard. It's like the same way I'm hard on other places' breakfast where I'm like, it's cool, enjoy your breakfast. Like I don't want to order it. Like it's just me because
Listen,
I had a big old Southern mom. So it's like, don't worry about me. I want you to enjoy your breakfast.
my wife has been spoiling me lately. She makes this new soup that is like, it's 2 different breakfast sausages, and then she uses spinach cheese raviolis as the actual noodle, and then the liquid is like Parmesan like gravy. Oh my god, dude. It is the most insane soup ever.
You had me a Parmesan gravy.
Yeah, and it's like spicy because the breakfast sausage is spicy breakfast sausage, so it's real spicy.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
So good. Well, if you weren't hungry tonight,
now you are.
RoBear Stream is always here to provide your hunger needs.
By the way, for all you folks that may be going grocery shopping, haven't done it in a while, make sure you got your budget list. I don't know if it's ever been easier to spend $500 in the grocery store than it is now. It is,
dude, you can literally come home with 2 tiny grocery bags for $200 right now.
Food cost is fucking insane.
Try feeding 2 food vacuums on top of 2 grown adults.
Yeah,
I can only imagine.
Dude, I was weaned on the fucking hamburger helper, and those boxes you'd probably have to make 4 of them now compared to what my mom made for fucking 2. Shout out to 3 cheese penne. Thanks.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Thanks for my childhood.
I like the lasagna and the beef stroganoff.
Oh, the beef stroganoff is like, that is an OG.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one.
That's the top notch right there.
Because some of the other ones, some people may fuck. So like, some people fuck up the other ones, but like beef stroganoff, almost everybody has the sour. Like, there's a pack of sour cream somewhere in your fridge. There's a can of mushrooms somewhere if you're into the earthy flavors, and you're like, you put those together with a little bit of whole milk, and you're like,
hey,
damn,
look at that, I made it.
I'm alive.
I'll eat that shit on the toilet just because I suffer. I don't give a fuck.
If I'm gonna challenge everybody in the chat right now, if you look up my buddy King Gathalion's Twitter, I want you to type beef stroganoff with Gathalion in Twitter. He made a prime rib beef stroganoff that I'm still like, I occasionally go back and I just look at the picture.
I just look at
all
the
you need.
photos. Listen to Limp Bizkit albums.
That's actually how my wife does it with prime rib. That's the only way she'll do it.
Fucking
She
y'all.
won't do like the original anymore.
Fancy as
the-
fuck.
You do the short rib fucking beef stroganoff. Oh,
Yeah, short ribs.
oh, die happy.
Until you have to realize what fucking beef cost is now. Dude, I looked down at the chicken and I was like, $3, what a
dude.
pound, motherfucker.
Chicken will give you a panic attack. The other one that'll give you a panic attack is eggs. Oh my god, they want so much for eggs right now.
No, not around here. We're still dirt cheap on eggs.
We're still pretty cheap in LA for eggs.
What
Now, you want your egg whites? Go fuck yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I'll spend the time and separate my own. Thank you.
What have eggs gotten to out in the Pacific Northwest? Y'all got
if I remember correctly, I bought a 12 case or 12 pack or whatever, and it was like $7.40.
what the fuck?
That is hella expensive.
Yeah, eggs seem to be pretty expensive over here at Walmart.
What are you picking up? Fucking chocobo eggs? Like what the shit?
These are endangered ostrich eggs.
It's the golden chocobo.
Oh, here we go. I got you.
Everything's really expensive.
I got you, fam. Here it is.
Oh, there it is again.
There.
Jesus.
This is what you're battling tonight. This is the true end boss.
I need everybody to roll for initiative.
My homeboy even did the puff pastry on the side, like
I see that.
to sop that up. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I'm so glad that even though you're all like skinny fellas, like you have the same love for food as me. We can share in that one thing together.
We share
as
in
soon
many
as I
things,
see
Cletus.
something gorgeous in food, it's like,
Dude, I'll be
I
honest.
want all of it.
I think the only person I've ever encountered, and I've never met them in IRL, but like excessive profanity, I think it's the only person I know that's like, nah, I just don't like to eat. He's just an Aussie that lives off of hate and coffee and
cigarettes.
and cigarettes.
That's all Londoners too. They're all the same way.
Is it good coffee? I don't know.
Or like I get it with my dad. Like he wouldn't want to eat until dinner. He's just like, nah, I don't want to shit myself at the job site. So he would never do big breakfast. He would do the cigarette and snack cake and go out the door. He was like, no, we don't have porta potties at the job site.
I'll just do a snack cake for breakfast.
Yeah, hey, welcome to him having type 2.
That's diabetes.
But my cheap ass fucking family wouldn't ever fucking rent a porta potty on the fucking job site. And they would be in complete control of the vehicles. So if you had to shit yourself, you just had to shit yourself. Fun fact, the whole reason why we have the crap yourself when you go through a portal inside of all our games comes from the fact that I had to do that on a golf course one day when they refused to take fucking break.
Like, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm doing it.
Brand new golf course in Cape Girardeau, just went out there and cut the undies off, went somewhere near hole 8, right off the back of a log. And that was the field that we appeared in Tormund's Quest. I built it out like that was the scenery I had in my mind. And that's what really, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna roll to see if you shit your pants. So there's your
Now it's canon.
fun factoid for all you. This is how my brain works.
Well, fuck your.
To me, it looked more like the wheat field from Gladiator. So I mean, look at two way different perspectives on that.
It does look like that. There's just a pair of Under Armour that's now about 3 feet below the surface.
Yeah.
Starting to grow arms and legs.
I'm coming for you. As you trail your hands to the wheat that has been fertilized by RoBear.
Smells like IPA. Is that a Fred bowl?
Like IPA.
At that time, I was on an IV drip of Killian's Irish Red and Amberbach.
That's the bread bowl. That's where it came from.
Yep. Before we descend into any more insanity, Cletus, would you like to let everybody know what you're up to this week?
Actually, as soon as this ends, I'm doing a Lost Ark sponsorship over on my channel, and then followed by the new I forgot the name of all of a sudden. Arena of Valor. Sorry, Arena of Valor sponsorship. So I'm doing 2 back-to-back tonight.
Back to back. I'm excited. If you guys haven't seen Lost Ark, shit looks gorgeous. I'm very interested in watching it. I'm not gonna play it because
making a paladin.
Oh, good. I saw the paladin animations. Fuck, it looked good.
Yeah.
Pally power.
Well, I was totally going for Bard. I was super excited. I couldn't wait. I logged in and got everything set up, and it's female only. And I was like,
ah, fuck it.
I'm not against like the character being female. I wanted it to look like Cletus. I wanted it to be like a goofy old man character.
Yeah, it wasn't the role player that you want to play. Asian video game developers, I'm looking at you. Quit doing that shit. It's fucking.
Yeah, why do you got to do that to us?
2021. I know you
literally
play.
The only bard you can play right now is a female bard. It's like, come on.
Let in the inverse. Let them play all the other classes. Don't make one that's like, I am female slut armor character. This is
right. Like, come on.
Like, get over yourself.
Give me Brienne of Tarth in full plate. Let's go.
If they want to have full plate, let them have full plate. If they want to be a fucking slutty witch, let them be a fucking slutty witch. But have the fucking choice. All right, you have the choice if you're a fucking guy character. Like, I don't understand. Oh, I hate that shit. It's still so pervasive in those fucking MMOs.
Yep.
So
Do you know
pervasive.
Who Mike the Bard is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he posted tonight.
Oh, I bet he's got a
started up an
rant.
account. Oh, he started up an account and got everything set up on stream and went to make a bard. And as soon as he realized he couldn't play anything but a female, he turned the game off and uninstalled it. Because he wanted to make a male bard for his character. I was like, dude, I get it, man. I get it. Like, I had to make a paladin just because the bard didn't even have a choice for me as Cletus.
Oh, yeah. We could go off on that shit for about an hour.
Yeah. I just wish they wouldn't do that in the Western. Is it Western?
No, it's Eastern.
No,
it's
Eastern.
it's still Eastern development does it hardcore on their RPGs. You know, it's the same reason. Like, oh, I am female. I must be in light robes and heal only. These are the only things that I'm capable of doing. When I know what the real market is, all the healers look like me and fucking Cletus. Okay, don't fool yourself. Hey, you need to get topped off over there, buddy. There's plenty of wonderful fucking females that play healers too, but there's way more fucking rogues and bitches doing damage out there.
Wasn't there a female in history, like back in history? I know we probably shouldn't go too far off tangent, but wasn't there a female in history that got killed because she wore male armor? Wasn't it like Joan of Arc?
We've officially gone to Joe Rogan status on the podcast. fuck if I know.
Look that up, Jamie.
Jamie!
I think it was Joan of Arc.
Tonight's episode of the Eberron podcast has been brought to you by Voodoo Ranger.
I'm sure there are more people that should have not gotten a fucking suit of armor than inverse and got fucked up. Okay, I'm sure there's plenty of people that are like, oh, this sounds like a good idea. Clank, clank. Arrow to the fucking neck. It's over.
Yeah. I think it was Joan of Arc or something like that. But I remember hearing about that as a kid. I was like, man, why the hell would you hurt somebody because they wore male armor? It's like,
just to prove him wrong.
I'll shake my fist. One other announcement since 40's linked it out twice. The McRib is back. Hashtag not sponsored. 40, I look forward to your McRib pics inside the Discord. Dude, if I got paid to announce the McRib, what a fucking day in America that would be.
That's the most American shit ever.
Like, I don't even care. Like, hey, McDonald's, if you're listening, dude, toss me a stack of coupons. Like, I should alone.
They'll give you some Monopoly tickets.
All of one place.
I do have a question for you. Why is the McRib every time I get one so chewy?
Because it's
like
not
bubble
real
gum.
fucking-
Because it's not.
You don't want to know that answer. You don't.
I don't know.
Every time I get one, it's like chewy bubble gum.
I don't
The
know what
answer
they
may
do
surprise
in
you.
your region, but my boneless pigs are just fine around here. Okay.
My boneless pigs are just fine.
I think you're getting the cafeteria patty versions, which are sold in grade schools all across America, instead of the most tenderest boneless pigs,
What
which
a
are
great
which are
day
shipped
that
to the
was.
South.
Shadowbat said Joan of Arc was killed because she claimed God spoke to her. The armor was secondary. Okay, so I was right though. It was something that happened.
Thanks, Jamie, for pulling that one up for us.
Oh man.
3 minutes later with the answer. I got you. Don't worry.
For folks that are new to the channel and have not truly heard the story, there was a point in time where there was a football game that was so bad, and it was been a series of losses that we had lost in the last 10 seconds at my alma mater, and I was so tired of losing. I called up McDonald's inside the booster section, and I said I was going to turn frowns upside down that day, and I ordered 100 McRibs. And I went and I picked them up, which the manager was very stoked that I called and didn't go through the drive-through.
Big fan of you. Big fan.
I took 100 steaming McRibs and I passed them out at the campus bar as everyone came in from the loss. The real unfortunate part is that I put them not in the back of my truck, so my headliner smelled like McRibs for over 6 months. But if you ever want to find out how people feel about the McRib, and it is one of two responses: complete elation, or I wouldn't touch your dick with that McRib look.
Those are the people I don't want to talk to.
Especially ham bone. Come on. Hey, if you got a problem with the pickles and onions, you can toss those. Just get down on that boneless pork.
Even that barbecue sauce.
That chewy bubblegum flavored pork.
We took them and acted like they were bone marrow and poured vodka down them as McRib shooters. That's
pretty fucking grotesque.
If you're on
I love it.
if you're on the right Facebook account, you could probably find those photos.
Marrow shooter.
It was real
Google
gross.
McRib shooter / MySpace.
You're gonna come up with a really weird band. Some Mumford & Sons cover band.
1993 alternative band, McShooters.
Picking up where we left off last week. Coming to terms with Leightash and Oxy becoming dual part fists of the Delcar. Now agents of the Dream Realm representing both lightness and dark. It wasn't very long before things started to shake out of control inside the Lone Star Tavern. Garomesh still coming out of a dream sequence, revealing bits of his past, showing a different race, different gender, different way of life, far, far away somewhere in Corvair. Filled with white marble and blood, you were given scenes of his dream, only to be pulled out by these infernal war machines that started to tear through, trying to level the entire neighborhood. Once again, in a moment of godlike strength, Umber taking on one of those machines himself, getting buzzsawed to the fucking neck. You guys were able to hold off these machines, saving all citizens in process. We pick back up with these broken down infernal war machines. And one individual making their way out, throwing off their helmet and falling down unconscious this side of the street. Looks to be a male, late 20s, short, high and tight haircut, dressed in black and gray. Perception check, Oxy.
Oof. 11.
11. It's not someone that's familiar to you by any means, but you do immediately pick up the insignia colors and understand that that is a staff sergeant that's laying there.
Oh, shit. They're coming in. They're trying to sweep this place. We better check these things for comms. Make sure they're not radioing back.
And as I shout that, I'll start making my way over towards the dude laying on the ground.
Hey, Oxy, why would they be sweeping this place? Aren't they all moving into the city?
Oh, no, man.
Hey, Rico, can you let me get down off this roof?
Yeah, no problem. I go over to the edge and push those crates together. Toss you out of hand.
Use it to clamber down. Appreciate that. It's
Yeah,
easy
no
getting
problem.
adrenaline and all that, but down is like different experience.
I still have my crossbow trained on the individual that came out.
Umber uses Harley to stand up.
So many people prone.
So, as I approach this sprawled out individual, I'll have a spell ready and waiting. Do I see any? They look like they're awake? Does it look like they're
No,
passed
I mean
out?
they're unconscious, guys. You put them
clearly.
under. Yes.
Okay.
I have a quick question. With the way we play Cooter, Cletus shouldn't be sad or worried at all, right?
No, you're
The way
able to
we've
conjure.
created him.
Yes, he's magic that's
He kind of just poofed instead of died. Like he just poofed.
yes, he literally turns into particles and
Gotcha. Cool. So there's no reason to have like any adverse like.
no.
Oh no, Cooter. All right.
Nope.
All right, I'm gonna go tie this sumbitch up. I'm gonna start taking a look at these. Check and see if anybody else is in there.
And I'll
Sure.
make my way over and go to secure them while they're unconscious.
I'm gonna climb in the machine. See if there's anyone else in there.
Right now, you can't climb in the machine. It's full of smoke. It is hot to the touch. There's the smell of burning flesh.
It looks clear.
Yeah. If
It
there
probably
was a
takes
communications
just one to
unit
run these.
inside, it's not functioning anymore.
Well, I'll tell you, it probably takes more than just one dumb son of a bitch to run these. But if they ain't smart enough to get out in time. Ain't crying over no spilled milk here.
Regardless of how any of us feel about this sorry son of a bitch, I'm gonna go ahead and stabilize. We got questions and we need answers.
That's absolutely right.
I can stabilize if you'd like.
Go ahead, be my guest.
Umber just raises his hand, barely muttering a word. He's fine.
give you a once over just to see what you've done from afar. I'm gonna roll a perception check. I'm just curious.
No idea.
I'm absolutely blown away in my mind.
I just give him a nod. That's it.
God shit.
Got some magic powers there, buddy.
So I start like grabbing some like bandages, like cloth, and I just start like wrapping it around my like shoulder and neck where this huge gash is. It's just, it's like from the war machine, and I just kind of like wrap it around.
Yeah, how about you let me help you out with this? God, you look like hell. You know, this whole blood of Vol thing doesn't mean you have to lose all of yours, right?
Indeed. It was a good fight. Different.
Yeah, dumb, but I'm glad that somehow this ended as well as they seem to always when you walk up to insurmountable odds.
We need to save the people in the town. It was a worthy cause.
These days you're lucky. I understand. I understand.
Speaking of saving the people, anybody got eyes on any civvies running around? Or is it just us around here?
I'm gonna make a perception check to see, since I'm on the roof.
People are getting the fuck out of here. This is not a neighborhood that you have to fucking tell twice. A lot of people already have bug out bags ready. And there's definitely a mass exodus from this area of town. Lots of people watching the tornado try to rip through. These are not the only two machines that are going through certain areas at the moment. You
This
guys
ain't
have
their first rodeo.
yeah. The perspective that you need to look at it as you have saved Rosenwork Row on in.
Okay.
Things that were further out, you can see are just getting wholesale demolished, all the way up to the point of where the reader and camps were.
What's it look like up there, Garomesh?
Looks like we got lucky, and everywhere else didn't.
You see any more from up there?
How many fingers you got in your hands?
Ah, shit. That sounds about right.
With a 18, you also see massive marching formations coming from the Capitol building, headed out the main promenade towards the areas that are being demoed.
Like, would I know that that's the of the city, or if that's in defense or in support
you can tell they're it's reader-in.
Okay.
It's a whole convoy.
We should be careful.
Yeah, this is straight from the Capitol, boys. From the top.
Shit.
This is not an invasion. The invasion's already happened.
Well, let's see if we can get this slimy no good. Give us some intel.
How is do we need to do anything to prevent any further damage from these, or they're just kind of smoldering, these tanks?
They're ours to harvest and bring back.
Hell yeah.
We'll get the draft horses and we can tow this junk back.
Yeah.
Is the one in front of me is still like hot and like firing and whatnot?
Yeah, it's you don't want to fuck with it at the moment. It needs to chill out for a little bit and then can.
Would water help recoil?
No. Don't warp anything else on there. Just let it cool on its own.
Yeah, that metal is tough, but you put it through a shock like that, and
Down, Harley.
Dealing.
Sorry, the wife came home.
I don't think we got to worry about anybody picking on these, though. They seem like they ain't going nowhere. We can probably take this individual back and do some interrogation.
Yeah, I
I'm
would say
more worried about the destroyed machines and the individuals that are dead. If they have legions of troops, it won't be long before they come looking.
well, there's really doesn't matter. They're seem to be marching on the way outside as is. Consider it a temporary win for these people.
Good, then Rosenwork Road continues to be what it is. Cletus,
Which
let's
is
you and
pretty
I.
much what we wanted, right? We wanted
Right.
to save everybody, so that's a plus for us.
Let's you and I go back to the tavern, grab the horses while they cool down, and I can heal you up a little bit because you kind of look like hell.
Well,
see if we
thank
can't
you.
see if we can't bring Harley back too.
Harley dog's fine. You mean Cooter?
Yeah, Cooter.
Yeah, we can get Cooter if you want.
Let's get this sorry son of a bitch back.
Yeah, I could start dinner too, so everybody has something to eat when they get home. While you're getting the horses.
Yeah, maybe we even feed this Redra. Show him a few creature comforts. Maybe we get a little more out of him. I'm looking over at you, Oxy, like, I don't know what your civilization's all about when you're not trying to kill or torture me.
Wait, don't I?
Hey.
Hang on a minute. And I reach down into my pouch and I've got like one of those wrapped up meals, like with the bread and the Dwarven bread. And why don't we give this to him? Maybe it'll make him feel better.
He's fucking unconscious.
Well, he's gonna wake eventually, right? Maybe put it under his nose.
I
Get him
know,
to
I know,
smell it.
I know that we all have a new perspective, at least on life, about giving people second chances here. But let's interrogate first, please.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. I forgot you have your way and I have mine.
Yeah, let's.
Niceties aren't always the best way to get information out of this type. May need a little bit more of a stern communication.
Let's have these conversations outside of this street, shall we, gentlemen?
I think so.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
we'll
head
go
over.
grab the horses.
I'm just gonna tie him to Harley, tie his like ankles to Harley.
Getting drug into town by a mechanical dog. That's fucking Mad Max.
All right.
So
You
as
know what
I,
to do, Harley. Head on back.
as I come down and come near the automaton and then near our captive, if you will, I'm gonna kind of stretch my neck out and scratch at it, and then cast Detect Magic. I want to see if this individual is wearing anything that might be dangerous to us later, and then if
Spell
there's
attack.
anything on the technique. What is my spell attack? Oh, I think I've put it here.
Purple die.
The purple.
So it is a plus.
Ramrod, do you need assistance?
No, I got it. And I just had to, because I don't have a spell attack on D&D Beyond because I don't actually have any attack spells, so I had to figure out which.
Just tell.
which modifier to use.
Yeah. Gotcha. The good news is, no matter what your aptitude is at the moment, you don't see, sense, or feel any magic. Everything is very, very mechanical. And you have a pretty good idea of it, even though there's some parts you don't understand. You have the inclination that this is magic free.
Well, everybody grab your shit. I got this one.
He'll tap Harley on the back of the head.
Head on in.
Start dragging. Face up, but still just slowly dragging. And making way back towards the tavern.
I think Umber pauses for a second as everyone starts heading off, and he's just kind of looking at these two machines and kind of looks at all the houses around, and knowing that there's at least several people in here, and just kind of thinks about the 0 warning or heads up and the sheer just destruction at the expense of life of 0 care. Just kind of ponders that for a bit and then follows the group in back to the tavern.
Back inside the tavern.
Hey, Cooter.
Cooter is back.
If you'd like, I'd sit out on the front porch and keep an eye out while you all discuss with this individual.
You know what, Umber? It's not my forte either. I'll join you out there. You guys holler if you need anything.
As I walk out, I pass Garomesh and I just pull him close and I kind of whisper in his ear, give him the same respect that he shared and showed those of which he was trying to destroy. Their livelihood, their lives. None. And then I just walk out.
And then as he's walking away, I was like, I'll take his feet first.
Don't even say anything. I just walk out, sit on the front porch, keep an eye out. Probably do a little bit of meditating, but
Be nothing better than meditation to slide guitar. I mean, you're welcome.
So as Harley kind of makes his way in, body in tow behind, as soon as that head passes the threshold, cut the line, feet drop to the ground, just kind of grab him by the scruff of his neck, sling this individual and drag him up towards the corner over here. Just kind of prop him up. Sitting, leaning, hands tied, but now leaning back, head against the wall. A lot of movement. I don't know if he's still unconscious or not, but not being cautious and trying to not wake him.
Let's go ahead and let's give a little roll on that, shall we? I'm gonna do that at disadvantage.
Yep.
Not gonna be good. Still unconscious. 100%.
And really did a number on him. He ain't waking up for none of this stuff.
Well, we
Well-
did just pull him out of burning tank.
They're not the nicest to be in when they're not burning. I can only imagine what they feel like when they are on fire.
These plates, you're familiar with them. Your work.
Yeah. I don't know if I remember making a plate exactly that form or for that application, but those hammer markings look familiar. The folds. That's definitely from my forge. My old forge.
Do you remember anything about what you were working on? It's still clouded memories.
Barely. The only thing that really rings in my head, just the sound of that damn hammer. There was a lot being made. It was continuous. We weren't making something fine or small. We were making lots of something large.
I think we're gonna find out exactly what scope of project real soon. Oh. Cletus, would you do the honors, please? I would, take a cold pitcher.
Yeah, don't do nothing fancy.
Just a cold pitcher. That's it.
Preferably spoiled beer. I'd hate to actually use anything of
Hey,
value.
we actually have some over here that I gotta get rid of. That's perfect timing.
That's perfect stuff.
As Cletus like steps away for a second, he's in the act of turning his dwarven bread into bread bowls right now.
Nice.
New Throne Bread Company.
New Throne Bread Company coming in. All right, filling up a nice big old pitcher here for you. Oh, what is that smell?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a rough one. What are you gonna do with it?
It's his morning wake-up call. And I'll
Wakey,
grab it.
wakey, eggs and bakey.
Right as soon as you fill it up to the top, I'll grab it and swing around and just throw it right into his face. Just drench him in it.
You can see just wide-eyed, not in good shape, individual, late 20s, pretty bruised up, kind of just full on. It's just combat crawling up against the wall almost as quick as they can get there.
Hey, you listen here, soldier. Quit your whimpering. The hell were you doing on this block?
I'll make an effort to show the outfit that I have on is very visible.
And they pose in that spot and just look back up at you, almost frozen. General Oxenheim, sir.
Oh,
Catches him off guard. Hasn't heard that name since he's woken up.
yes.
Are we okay, General Oxenheim?
No. You disobeyed a direct order.
Kind of picking up a little bit of what's happening and trying to change gears on what he had set in his head for what he was gonna do and what he was gonna say. Now fitting back more into a position of authority role.
Wisdom saving throw on the ability. The higher you get, the better you're able to manage both of your new worlds.
Let's see.
Ugh.
Right in the middle.
12. I mean, that's about where you are right now. You're a little bit past the amnesia, but not quite all the way.
Yeah.
You know bits and pieces, but you don't. I mean,
a lot of bullshit.
It's pretty much you have what you have face value. Like, you know, you're a general. Hearing your full name again for the first time is a bit jarring.
Yep. But it also brings back some not like memories, but like muscle memories. Like hearing that he has that rigid back almost immediately after hearing that name.
Yeah, you kind of get a little. It's
don't know information, but do remember the stature and the facade that is worn as that position.
And it's not just a military thing. In fact, Readerin in general are not allowed to fidget as children. And there is a pressure of good posture and rigidness and respect of meeting the gaze of someone you're speaking to, not even just within the military. You also know that Readerins will never verbally interrupt a speaker, but they may hold intently on that gaze. You know, it's incredibly looked down upon. So it is a very much more militaristic society to begin with. And some of those old Readerin habits float in.
And don't make me repeat myself, son. What the hell were you doing on this block?
Doing what we were told, General Oxenheim, as he claps his chest. Following the path. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw when you hear that line.
Oh, dude, 20's all week for this man.
Dude, you can't be stopped rolling 20s this week.
Holy shit.
Flashback.
Oh, let's go. Unlocked a moment.
The most basic maxim of all Readerin, used as both sometimes a inspiration and as a polite form of farewell. It takes you back to your childhood. Those moments being a part of a hardworking farm family. One that respected the whole more than the individual. The only creative outlet as a child that you had were working with your hands. It comes back to basic meals. A simple pomail plant made in 45 different variations. A high protein plant, both of its root, meat, and seed and flesh. If you want to talk about poor cuisine, Readerin's just about the worst. If you can't handle British bangers and mash, wait till you get a hold of these guys. Any individuality is stripped out of almost all facets of life, because the sum of the parts is what's most important. And it brings back memories of you speaking with elders, being at the dinner table, mentioning those words. But also this newfound awakeness in your mind. It shows you why you spent so much time outside in the barn with your hands and fabricating. You understand that it was your own freedom of your unconscious brain. Even after all of the controlled messages that have been put inside your head, that little bit of freedom is what's made you an artisan at what you do. And you can remember the first bits of time in acknowledgement when you two were a young recruit, just started out, a private, literally within the Readerant Army, the first time you'd ever been acknowledged for your own metallurgy. That follow the path brings you back to the room. And instinctively, you have to fight your fist from going up to your chest and saluting them back.
Well, good. Glad to hear you're following orders. Looks like your tanks didn't fare so well. Good hard metal work out there that you just destroyed.
We attached the plates as you said, General Oxenheim.
Yes. But you obviously did not pilot that machinery to the best of your abilities, did you now, Cadet?
I don't understand. Why? This wasn't supposed to be training, General Oxenheim. Where are we now?
You are in debrief.
It's gonna look around and I'm gonna roll a disadvantage because they're confused as all get out. I will pull up. Yeah, we'll use this card. Perception disadvantage coming in. General, sir, this doesn't look like debrief.
You've never been to a forward operating base. You don't know what this place is.
Deception check advantage.
Seeing he's definitely a greenhorn.
Just enough. He just kind of nods and acknowledges. Did my co-pilot make it out, sir?
It's hard to say, but no. You seem to have been the only one to scrawl your way out of that fiery pit.
Just kind of nervously fidgeting his hands now at this point, trying to
You
fight
snap
that.
that back up right now. Quit that fidgeting.
Roll an intimidation check. Advantage.
Let's go.
Stops, drops her hands to their side, kind of eases his way back up and kind of stands for the first time.
Now, do you remember where you were headed?
General, sir, we were here to clear Rosenwork Row.
Good. And afterwards, what were you meant to do?
Sir, our only job was to clear Rosenwork Row.
That sounds a little light for your duties. I do recall there was a larger mission. Now, are you telling me you forgot some of your orders, Cadet?
No, Sir, I'm reading you off mission orders. Today's mission orders.
Okay. Now, after the mission was done, what were your plans for tomorrow?
I have not received new plans, sir.
Good. That gives us an opportunity to fix this mess that you have created.
He's gonna pause for a little bit while him and me think.
While you pause, I'm gonna look around the room. Oh, I rolled those recool. Who are these other individuals, sir? As he looks over and he's staring at a warforge, maybe for the first time before. Another individual with a mask over their face. And 17 guns hanging off the side. And strangely enough, Burt Reynolds, who's back there cooking dinner.
I turn to a recoil and I go, just like picking up on what Oxy was going for, and I go, I didn't know that peons here were of higher authority and could just question when they see an officer.
They absolutely cannot.
I'm sorry, did you have the authority to question me?
Deception check.
Oh, this should be awesome.
Oh, so close.
All right.
Nice.
Not gaining any information, but also looking back at you. I've never seen an officer look like you, sir.
Well, now that's because this is a clandestine operation that you have just befuddled. As Oxy kind of steps in. Now, you share none of this. But we had an op going here in Rosenwork Row. This was not to be a disturbed area. I don't know how this slipped through.
And you can tell there's something that they want to say, but they are holding back.
So, your new orders now. Ah, shit. Your new orders are to head back and clarify that this mission was a success.
Sir, I don't think I can walk, sir. And you look over, he was in bad shape before we drug him through town. Exceptionally bad shape right now. Probably has the faculties of one arm currently, and has pulled himself kind of up. If we don't tend to his wounds in the next 30 minutes, we'll probably pass back out unconscious again.
I will quick draw and shoot him with a healing bolt.
Ah! Just scream. Just get shot.
Let's see how much it is here. I forget. 2d6.
Why are you having the help tend to me, sir? Is this
They are
some
not
sort
the
of
help.
test?
Because I don't want you passing out.
He takes the bolt out halfway through. He's only going to take half of that healing.
Oh, now I see why you failed the mission. You're an idiot.
Sorry,
Wisdom
that was
save.
Cletus laughing.
Wisdom saving throw.
For me or for him?
No, for him.
Okay.
Oh, he's just gritting, biting. So much so, you can see a little bit of blood dribbling down from the tongue that he's currently pierced with one of his molars.
So if you got something to say, cadet, now might be the best time to do it.
Persuasion check, advantage.
Oh man. Oh, let's go. Burn that one.
-1 persuasion. Nice.
Yes.
Sir, I don't know why we're working with one of those, sir.
Whoa.
Can I see who he's looking at? Is he looking at Garomesh?
Oh, he's been the entire time.
Yeah.
It's funny because he's
Sometimes.
almost completely ignored the fact that there's a robot inside the room for his disposition for
Right.
Garomesh.
You said that one of his legs was kind of fucked up.
Oh, yeah. Of the mini parts.
So I'm gonna like reach down to grab my healing bolt that was mostly wasted, and just accidentally brush up against his leg and step on his foot. Oh, sorry. We're just really clumsy. And then as I stand up, I whisper in his ear, "If you don't do what he's told, what he tells you, I'm gonna fucking stab you in the throat right now." And everyone will know that one of us killed you.
I need
Cletus,
you, upon hearing that, I want you to roll a history check, Oxy. Go ahead, Cletus.
I was gonna say, while he's doing that, Cletus decides to, in his kind nature, pour a beer for this guy because he feels really bad for what's going on, but I also know that it has to happen. But little does he know, the beer that I pour for him is the rotten old ale. And I hand it over to him.
He eyes it up and down, but there's not much he can do to turn down this good cop, bad cop, even though it's soured ale. I'm sorry, I can't accept that, sir.
It's one of the finest beers you'll find in this town. It's on me.
Reederans, and especially the military, do not drink.
Yep.
Ooh. I'll take that from you, sir.
You're not doing so bad on your constitution here. You're holding your own. This operation, though. This operation goes all the way from the top. And yes, it requires dealings with some unsavory folk. But it is the only way to accomplish the mission. Follow the path.
That flash of your past, Oxy. You're reminded that shifters and ogres have always been a part of Readerin society, but they have consistently looked down upon as second-class citizens. You know that there are parts of the military that are quite bonded and could care less. There are also parts of the military, especially within officer corps, that deal with the path of inspiration, that specifically look down upon. So you would know, in fact, that this is an officer and where their hardline political beliefs align, more than likely from a family line that comes from individuals that are chosen. For our audience, you are specifically bred into a caste system within Redra. And some families are chosen that can end up walking down the path of the inspired. So more than likely, this is comes from a family of prominence. More than likely, one of the more well-renowned military academies. Probably using this post as a larger ladder jump.
Right. Now it's clear to me that this is a step in your what will most certainly be a booming career. But you cannot fail these tests. You cannot fail your mission.
Just kind of stares back, not knowing quite what to do in their physical condition.
Now, as I said, I do need you to report back and establish that this has been a resolved area. But since you are here, we could use a few more pieces for our tasks that are still yet to be done.
I'm confused, sir. Why am I to report that this is a mission success?
Because this was not supposed to be hit to begin with. We had contacts being set up. We had pieces in place. We had wheels in motion before you came rolling through. Crushed some of those. Set us back a few days.
Persuasion check flat.
Oh, had to happen. Had to happen.
He rolls a 0.
Sir, I watched you die, sir.
Does
I
that
think
trigger anything?
that I am also dead, sir. And that this is a test. Wisdom saving throw, disadvantage. You fall unconscious and hit the deck as me and Garomesh have to grab you as you just fall right over. When he sees you fall over, he passes out. But there's no one to save him. He hits hard. One death saving throw, gone. Just oh.
Look at that
Holy cow,
noodle.
what's going on?
I look over at Rico and go, fucking trigger word or
What is this?
Oxy. You're walking down caverns lit by lamplight. Only a little bit of light from outside remains. You can hear machines grinding. It's a long pathway. One of those makes you almost feel like you're in a Bond movie. Headed into a subterranean construction site. And when you walk into this greater opening, you see your masterpiece for the first time. A massive monolith. 300 feet tall. Scaffolding. Metal alloy plates being attached. While this is happening, Leightash, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with your quarry bond if you're able to see these images at the same time.
Oh shit.
Good thing I have advantage. Come on, 20.
Hey, that's staying good.
18. I'll take 18.
18. There's a bit of the dream haze as you go through. It's not as vivid, but you're still picking up. The minute that he hit the ground, you knew. You turned and looked. And when he walks out to this greater monolith, you see a Hanbalani Atlas for the first time since back home. The pit in your stomach has never dropped further. This would be the most frightening thing that you've seen in Corvair in your lifetime. These monoliths are what replace people's dreams. Monoliths like this are responsible for reprogramming entire populaces. You see, people don't know that they're giving up their freedom because the quarry, in particular the darkest of the quarry, replace their dreams and create the society in the image that they want. This is why the Readerin are so strong. They're a population brainwashed from day one. And told what to like, what to love, what not to. This unity that they have. Like ants working inside of a mound. When you stare through this, Ox, you can see this is a dragon shard mine. But y'all took it over. Would care less about harvesting more shards. You have plenty to infuse into the main crystal. No more of those are needed. Because it's not about making money for you. It's about establishing the first real beacon on Corvair. These litter the countryside in Sorlana. You know, in particular, that when you finish your work, that members of the Thousand Eyes and the Dreaming Dark will finally be able to arrive here. This thing works as a teleportation device. For them, it does mind control. It has abilities that you don't even understand, and you are so close to being able to finally raise this up from the quarry to the surface. You staring where several other officers' sense of pride, ultimate purpose, your entire life leading up to creating the first Hambalani Atlas on another continent. And then you see, for some reason, the crystal on the inside begin to destabilize. And there's shock, and then the explosion. And then you open your eyes back up on the floor inside the tavern.
Shit. Oh, shit.
You see that explosion, Leightash. You understand what General Oxenheim, the master of armaments, has been in charge of here.
Fuck my head.
As he leans up, kind of props up onto his elbows, immediately looks to the captive that we had. Still unconscious?
Need me to wake this fool back up?
No, not quite yet. I have a splitting fucking migraine right now, and a good bit of things have become quite a bit more clear to me just in that brief conversation.
Yeah, you look like shit.
Still kind of smell like shit too.
Lips turning a bit blue. I'm gonna go ahead and do a just a simple cure wounds on our soldier boy over here. Stabilize them and kind of fix the leg that's sideways. Jesus, Garomesh. He says this with a smile.
I tripped over his leg.
I see. Wake up, soldier. Oh no. I did something wrong. It's the same dream again. It's the same dream again. I know this is a test. I know this is a test. And from your short time in Dalkar with Leightash, you felt the same way. You've heard the voices. This individual thinks he's being tested by the Inspired. in the quarry.
Yes. But you know this. It is always a test. You should always be ready.
But I saw you die. I saw everyone. I saw everyone
You saw
die.
what we wanted you to see.
We've been patching over that crystal for the past 48 hours now. You can't be alive.
It was the only way for us to be able to successfully plant this here on this continent was through clandestine operations.
Just a flat deception now.
Oof.
You were in charge of the mission, sir. I don't understand.
The mission was to build, and the mission was to plant. As you can see, there is quite a bit of resistance still here. And
Why did you
so-
not see through the actual raising of the monolith, sir?
That is not my mission. My mission was to build. The construction is immaculate. The construction is perfection. The construction is done. It is now a matter of installation.
And you can see through your mind's eye, now staring at that destabilized crystal, the images on the inside, you see the final aspects of the battle with the nightmare. And it's starting to piece together how and why you're here. I will go back and report. Mission success, sir.
Good. But before you go, we need just a few more pieces. You set us back a couple of installations. You knocked out our comms when you rolled in here so quick. So we're gonna need a way to radio in once we have ourselves established.
When you say radio in, I need you to roll perception check.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh.
He is going for his officer's sword by his side. Long, straight blade that is typically tucked on the outside of the thigh. I knew this was a test all along. As he pulls that blade out, 50-50 who he's lunging at between you and Garomesh. We don't use radios.
Shit.
As it hits you in a wave of remembering your telekinetic ancestry.
Even better, I can tap in myself.
And you're stunned just a bit as this hits, remembering how you communicate as a people. Coin flip, heads for Garomesh, tails for Oxy. All right, Garomesh, you see this lunge as well. Straight up dexterity versus dexterity.
Just like not a save, but just a
Ability. Yep.
okay.
Here's your line.
Let's go.
You got this.
Nice.
Nice.
Just describe this Counter-Strike DTD as they lunge forward with their officer sword towards you.
I'm just gonna take the butt of the heavy crossbow and let him just walk right into it. Right in the middle of right between his eyes. Just
As it kind of falls towards you. Filthy fucking shifted. Not even able to make out the final words before they slump down dead into the ground.
Ah, shit. Ah, should have fucking knew better. It's all coming back now. Well, in pieces, but I'm starting to. It's starting to. The picture is getting painted. Don't need no fucking radios.
Well, General Oxenheim starting to paint quite a good picture over here as well.
Yeah. That was a little bit of a revelation for myself as well. But it unlocked quite a memory for me. And see if we can get the other two inside. I've got some pieces to share from what I can remember so far.
Certainly looks like it. Garomesh, I have to admit, it's the first time an individual's ever looked inside of a robot's eyes and not given a shit. These fuckers don't like you. I kind of wish we would have brought Leightash inside the room. Actually, I heavily regret not watching those fireworks. Please, remind me on captured officer number 2. I want to see that hate in their eyes. I need to know. I need to feel what we're fighting.
Emotions are a heavy burden, man. This is generations of legacy.
It'll give me an idea on their weakness. I could care less about their fortitude. It'll let me know what they're leaving behind.
In that, we are in agreement.
Hey, gents. Fresh meat's dead. Might as well come inside.
I wrap up my song. I look over at Umber. Hey, Umber. Feeling all right?
I'm fine.
Just feeling a little better. A little song of rest while you were meditating. Figure I'd top you off just in case the Regent Army came down on us while they were talking to whoever they had inside. But apparently, it sounds like he's dead. So let's go in. Also, I saw something very interesting. Oxy died before we met him. I don't think he's undead. There's still a cloud around exactly what happened, but I saw him die. Or something.
This is intriguing.
Let's go inside and see what they found out.
Indeed.
After you. Hold the swinging door open.
I will walk in and just step over the body casually. Continue on to the inside. And sit down and just look at Oxy expectantly.
Less graceful, I'm doing the trip over the body. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Oh.
Careful, buddy.
Sorry, Cletus. Oxy,
Okay.
you all right?
You missed a show.
We'll get there. I saw a vision while I was playing. Actually, I think I saw you die.
You saw that?
Giant monolith, like back home, like what your people would resurrect everywhere. It exploded.
Yeah, and it's starting to make sense now because I think you all were the ones that helped trigger that explosion.
Umber. The nightmare.
Yeah.
As I lift up his heart on a chain underneath my leathers.
Well, shit, looks like you got yourself a nice souvenir from that one.
No, it almost killed us all.
Well, I think that is exactly what has allowed this fog to be lifted from my mind.
How did you survive, though? The crystal literally destroyed everything in the chamber.
That I don't know. Maybe it has something to do with that fist we met. But what I do know is that while I have not been dishonest with you all, because I did not know the truth, I was deep in the Regent Army. I was a general. And that monolith that Leightash is talking about, it's the key piece we need to spread our mind control across the whole land and establish that cultural shift into becoming the worker bees that we are. That monolith was my glorious purpose, as they say. Turns out the what?
That's it.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, don't worry about it. Go.
Yeah, I didn't hear it either.
That construction, that was everything. But I'm angry that I was even a part of that now, learning and knowing what I know.
Oxy, don't beat yourself up on what happened in the past.
Yeah.
That's what brought you here.
Yeah,
It's-
that's why you're here.
It's behind you.
Yeah, that may be behind me. But they ain't stopping with just that. That
So-
is still getting worked on.
Did our friend reveal anything else behind the veil of what that is? So I believe, Garomesh, you said that there was others of those tanks.
Yeah.
One of his parting thoughts, our late friend here points to the one on the ground, was that they were rebuilding that crystal. That explosion didn't take out the whole monolith. So they have a way and enough to try to build it again. Or at least that's what they're trying to scrounge for.
They said they had patched it with dragon shards. Here's some sort of quarry. Did you? Oh shit. Garomesh, they probably took over the fucking mine here.
Jesus.
Is that why they went into city center?
Oh. We're in for quite the shit show. So much for laying low in the city, gentlemen. I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon.
I know I can't stand by and do nothing for this. That
Alex.
glorious purpose of mine is being resurrected again to try to send those tentacles out into people's minds. Bullshit.
Oh. As big as you all have described, 300 foot. We're gonna need a bigger fucking boat.
Real big boat.
You've been working here. And probably back there for a while. Your old leathery hands, man, there's no telling how long this mission has been a part of your life. Establishing and moving this first monolith
Jeez.
cross
It's like
continent.
Like the Death Star scene, right? that was so cool. Ah,
Well, you know it's got to come up from that quarry. Well, like I said, we're not the only people that are going to be pissed. House Thrask is going to be up everyone's ass.
They always get what they want, and they will stop at nothing to remove anyone or anything in their way.
All right. So, the question is, how do we use leverage to tilt the balance of power in our favor?
Well, I may actually be able to help with that as well. I was looking to get some sort of way to eavesdrops on their plans. Tilted my hand a little too far forward for our friend here. He caught me on my lie, but it reminded me that there may be another way for me to listen in on their movements and what they're actively doing.
Wait, Oxy, what are you talking about?
See, the way the army communicates is pretty bulletproof. As long as your brain is still got blood flowing to it, you can get orders. And if they can send orders that way, I can still fucking listen.
Oxy, this is the way we communicate stories back home. But the problem with that is it takes a hold of you.
Yeah. It'll be dangerous. Listen in, I'm sure.
No, Oxy, they'll see me when they touch you. I can't hide myself in that realm. Just like you can't. You were one mind before. You're two now.
So this is how it goes.
Well, shit.
There are 3 tiers, essentially, that involve your new telekinesis powers that you've unlocked. Detecting thoughts and scrying are abilities that you're able to use and communicate with the other forms of the military. There's the lowest level of encryption. Advantage. Any time you're trying to communicate with privates, easy advantage roll. Once you get into the officer class, those become flat rolls. If you're dealing with the highest channel, specifically other generals, that is with disadvantage. Who is currently in command. Anyone who is a decision maker is an encrypted channel of disadvantage.
Now, makes sense what you're saying, Leightash. There may be ways that we can still skirt around and pick up some pieces here and there without drawing too much attention. They use those mind waves for all sorts of different types of communication. Picking it up on marching orders, not the hardest piece. Figuring out where they're trying to do their next move to, that puts a little bit more exposure on us. It's starting to come back now. I think with your help, I'll be able to navigate my way through enough to at least get us pointed in the right direction for now.
Please be careful. Fist of Dakar need both hands.
Yes, they do.
So cool. That's so cool.
By the way, Chet, he never knew any of this, so he's finding out the first time as well.
Oxy,
Yeah, Umber.
did you die?
Now that is a riddle I do not know the answer to.
I can tell. If you'll allow.
Be my guest. I'd like to know if I need brains for dinner tonight.
Umber will get up and he will walk over and he will kind of grab your shoulder and pull you in to where almost your foreheads are touching. And he takes a big inhale. And as he does, his eyes kind of flare a little. That similar red gold light as he channels divinity. And he detects undead. And he just stares. And what you may or may not see is my Eberron shard dagger in my left hand ready to slit your throat if it comes back positive for undead.
I got an A on that test.
That meter. Tick. As it begins to ping undead. I'm going to let you guys go grab your beverages real quick. And
I do need brains for dinner. Yes.
Brains.
Cletus is like 4
Holy
beers
shit.
in right now. He's like super drunk over there.
fuck, man. I I get hammered during these interrogations.
I
Coolest.
get so nervous, all these confrontations and
Oh
whatnot.
my god.
Coolest way to learn about a character. That was by far the coolest way to learn about a character. I mean, there's so much stuff you can do off stream, off, talking about lore, building things out. That is by far the most fun way to experience about, unlocking those memories and learning about a character that fits into an existing campaign. Oh my fucking God.
I tried to do you right.
Hell yeah.
It's a very,
I
it's
sat
a,
here for hour and a half and have said 5 things this entire episode, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. All this espionage and like this massive underground tower that they're trying to build to this is like Indiana Jones meets Destiny meets it's so good. Like
Oh my
it's so
God.
good. Like all of it. So I'm like, well, now we have to find out exactly where the tower is, and we have to stop
let 'em
them from
finish the Death
rebuilding it.
Star,
And
man.
oh man, it's so good.
I cannot stress to everybody in the audience how good Keith Baker is at giving you tools for his world of Eberron. Just go on his website, pull up his 4th edition books. I got so much of this material from the Secrets of Sarlana. The reason why I haven't given you guys that book is because there's too many
things.
there's too many cards in there.
I dig it into read and be like, what?
Oh, you're gonna love it whenever there'll
So
be get
good.
to a point where you get to read it, but dude, it has it all the way down to not letting them fidget and not removing them from eating the flesh of animals to remove pure enjoyment of your own species.
Oh my gosh.
Body training gunpoint.
Yep. I'm bathrooming.
Go. I got chat.
getting
You guys
another
need to
beer.
go. I got it down.
Cool. I'm gonna go get my beverage.
Oh my God, you guys, you got to be freaking kidding me right now. This was one of those unexpected things. I really did not expect it to ping undead, like sitting on the porch, picking the banjo with Umber. I knew it was always a trigger for him, but I'm kind of torn at this point between Oxy and Umber because Oxy and I share a bond. Oh man, but still, Umber and I have shared a bond too. I don't know who I would pick if I had to pick. Ah, it's intense. I love it. Such good storytelling. Oh, Flu. Sometimes you can't see my expression because I have to get up and walk. Literally, I have to walk around my garage because I will freak out. But the expressions are good because honestly, none of us know what anyone else is going to say. This is not scripted. This is truly live improv. This is whose line is it next? Smug. This is from the DnD Jackbox party pack, which is always a good party pack as long as you have a DM who knows what he's doing and knows how to let the story evolve. I'll just put it that way. But I'm glad you love the storytelling.
Dude. Oh, I had no idea how to. I had like a little bit of an idea as to what tactics to use for interrogation, but then learning that they were a part of the army, I was like, okay, well we can lean in on that. Try to counter some intel out from the group, but man, did I not expect to unlock that much shit.
So good.
Oh my
so
God.
good. And being able to drop it on that image of you in that moment was just absolutely chef's kiss, icing on the cake.
Oh, dude, like such cool like art built in my head for what that scene looked like, walking into that cavern or walking into that mine, and looking at this giant machinery piece getting built, and the clipboards, the checking, making sure things are done, and just in full dress uniform doing that final walkthrough. Like, it's so cool.
All the dots crossed, the T's dotted. Wait, doesn't make any sense.
They're the same. It's just one line.
I love General Oxenheim though. That's strong.
Yeah, that was good. General Oxenheim.
All day, I've just been going, I don't know what to do with General Oxenheim. I made sure I was like, I'm not gonna give him the cheap German accent. I'm gonna give just a little bit, just on your name.
Yeah. But he definitely had the pants, the ones that the ones that bow out, like the weird triangle pants or whatever they're called. Definitely had those on.
I don't know why the Chicago Cubs are so bad, General Offenheim.
Yeah, all I was getting was Fritz and the Sound of Music on that.
Yep, definitely. The Borg and Geordi is separated from the collective. Oh yeah.
Glad you guys have enjoyed the story time.
Oh my gosh.
So what I love about each campaign, there's facets of it that are just completely different than any other, and you wonder how could you tell that story week after week, and how can you keep those separate? That guy right there, he makes it happen. That's how we keep it. That's how we get it done.
Man, you can get pumped up about sitting there daydreaming about that shit. I don't know what you can get pumped up about. I was like,
man.
It's fun how it's all come together. You know, nothing ever starts that way. But the minute that we started to have this whole Readerin arc, I'm like, oh, I finally have a place to put that monolith. I'm gonna have them build it in one of the quarries and be working on it.
Like it's just so it's what is the Riddler? The Enigma machine, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
that's what the Reader army does is they put the big one up and then they put one in everybody's home.
They put the rocks on them.
And Adam called it. This is the Indiana Jones. Like this is our big Wild West adventure. It's part like World War Nazi occult secret base 007 area, little bit Destiny going on.
Which I had no idea when I was trying to pitch this whole espionage, like we're the espionage implant group. I had no idea.
Dude, I messaged RoBear when you guys were doing your back and forth or whatever. And I'm like, when you started talking about the monolith and everything, I'm like, yo, this is like Destiny vibes mixed with like Indiana Jones. Like,
I mean, you're going through Shadowkeep right now, right? So I mean, you're getting all those darkness powers, and you're communing with the darkness from the monolith. So this is all in your wheelhouse right now.
And what's great is I get to enjoy my Voodoo Ranger and just
watch them.
Shameless.
Plug in now.
Guess what time it is?
4:20?
10.
No.
10 o'clock.
Cheddar broccoli soup time.
Yeah.
Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly.
time. Where are you at?
Oh shit. That's right. I'm about to get my throat slit again.
All right.
Again.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Umber. As the hints of undeath begins to trigger all of your senses, that reddish glow starting to slowly consume around your aura right now, as well as your dragon shard knife as you're casting this. I need you to roll your spell attack. Oxy, I need your sheet to be refreshed to make sure that you have your new...
I did not add it in.
I've already added it in for you. Your intelligence to be a 20 now.
That's so nice of you. Yep, sure is.
Wow. Can my intelligence be a 20? Just kidding.
Yep, I'm ready.
We'll roll. A 15.
And then roll mine.
I want you to roll yours, but you were willing, so do so with disadvantage. Are you willing during this entire process?
Absolutely.
All right.
Definitely intrigued as to if I am undead or not.
Damn.
Let's
What a
go.
modifier. What a modifier.
It was already a plus 10, now it's a plus 11.
And for the first time in a good while, you're hit with resistance, Umber. As forehead to forehead, that darkness partition comes up against your red aura, and the tendrils roll out and just begin to consume it. Wisdom saving throw, Umber.
Interesting. 9. Do I have anything? I'll use an indomitable. Try and re-roll that.
Do so with disadvantage.
Oof.
Oh well, that's an 8.
Oh no.
8.
Umber's eyes roll in the back of his head. Oxy's eyes roll in the back of his head. Leightash, DC 24.
Oof.
Spell attack.
Yahtzee. You definitely went lofty on that one, didn't you? Okay.
Just roll 20.
Yeah, just roll a 20.
No
Why not?
big deal.
Easy
Come
mode, bro.
on. I'm gonna roll for my sheet. Fine, let's do it over here. Let her rip.
Oh
No.
Mm.
You know what? No. I want a piece of this. I'm gonna use lucky. Wasn't a 1.
Lucky coming in.
I'm gonna burn lucky. Let me get off my sheet before I roll it. I just realized I had a bulk of lucky, so you know what? Why not?
Is that a bulge of lucky in your pants, or you just have to?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B, my friend. Come on, let me get in on this. No!
Nat
No better
1.
story than the dice wanting to tell a tale.
Darkness rules.
Leightash begins to have a seizure.
I'm gonna grab him.
Little God, let me in.
As you open your eyes in a pocket realm of Delcor.
This is Umber.
This is
Or is
Umber.
This is Umber.
I assumed so.
Yeah. Oh shit, man. Oh shit.
Oh,
It's creepy as fuck.
don't forget I healed you up, so you know.
Well, that's helpful.
The visions that have taken you here to this point. Umber, now you see the scene as vivid as Leightash did, but no fog. As that crystal absolutely erupts and levels everything inside the room. You're revealed what monoliths also are able to do, which is anoint the inspired. as this entity, the Dream Eater, was inside that monolith. You know they are inside Oxy. Oxy is inspired. He is the patron of the Dream Eater.
Not worrisome at all.
What?
Yeah. It's like,
What? Wait,
what?
time out.
wait a minute. What?
It's the epitome of darkness, man.
They are not undead. They are the exact opposite of Leightash. The Dream Eater is Oxy's quarry. He is no longer human. He is inspired.
Whoa.
Let's see what you got.
Roll for initiative.
Oh my
Let's
god,
fucking go.
dude. What?
Let's fucking go.
If anybody is a TikTok,
Oh, nice roll.
Oh,
Nice
Anybody-
roll.
if anybody's TikTok addicted like me, there's a individual who has like a cowboy hat and everything, and he like watches videos, and it gets to like a certain shocking part, and he goes, "What?" That's exactly what I thought. He's like, "All right," and then he gets to something crazy, and he's like, "What?"
All right.
I was not planning this to happen, guy. I don't know what's going on, dude.
Neither did me. This
about
was
to
a
die.
surprise I had for a long later. But guess what? It's going down now.
It's now.
out of here.
Out of here now, man.
Shouldn't have said that you were gonna die. I apologize.
This is. There's so many onion layers to you, Oxy. I was like, man, we're peeling back a bunch tonight, and then who
but
would have
it
thought
all-
at the core of the onion is actually a
demon
dark
seed.
nugget? Yeah, it's like-
It's actually the
wonder it
demon
Makes sense,
seed.
though.
no wonder people cry when they cut onions.
So many layers to the onion, and they all stink.
Roxy, what gets you like a parfait? Ain't nobody say they don't like no parfait.
All right.
Actually insane. And look, regardless of what happens, fucking masterclass, RoBear. Fucking masterclass.
Hey,
Seriously.
you guys just enable the shit show.
Which we do on the regular for some reason. I don't know how.
Thank you for the card, the Counter-Strike. I feel like I'll need it.
Just start burning cards for Umber at this point. If you got them, let them rip. You've already got the bonus. Take that +1. Start throwing cards for Umber.
But the thing is like, okay, like I'm a god, but this thing almost killed all of us last time, but that was just me. So, oh boy, here we go.
Let's see what you got.
$25 to hit.
That'll hit. That'll
What
hit.
is this 1v1 combat brought to us by?
This is 1v1
D20
combat
deathmatch.
brought to you by D20 Deathmatch.
11 psychic, 6 necrotic.
I am resistant to necrotic.
You will take half.
Okay, I have to ask because I never know half the time.
No,
Shit
you-
just works different.
Especially because it's
Special necrotic.
worked different a couple of different times.
Yeah. I always just have to ask. Ow.
Second swipe.
Oh, let's go.
Misses, but man, he's got a big old modifier.
Third swipe.
Oh my god, he gets. Oh, okay. Well, that'll hit too.
18 total points.
Yeah, how am I supposed to?
7th swipe.
Don't forget, necrotic. You take 4 off of that total points.
Yeah, that's why it's
yeah.
18 instead of 22.
Thank you for the indomitable chat.
Yes.
Cool.
And since it's just strikes, yep, there's its fourth claw.
Sweet.
Oof.
Oh my god. You rolled real high there.
Max
Real
damage. 28 points.
28 points. Wow, okay, alright. Over half my health in one turn. He's angry.
Sounds like Freddy Krueger.
Fucking furious. He is the rat in the cage. It is your turn.
Whatever you got, pull it out and deal it to him.
Is
Yeah.
there any
Wow.
awareness of Oxy
Crazy.
of this? Okay.
Phrasing,
Um,
radio, phrasing.
Alright, well, I will smash my bracers together and activate my extra set of arms as a starting point from a bonus action. And then I will attempt to punch him back.
I will cast GTFO.
I don't think that's a possibility here, but I will go to strike him. Oh, I didn't mean to attack, or I didn't mean to do that at advantage. I'm sorry. I'll just
It's all right. The
reroll.
15 was the first one.
Okay,
So you can
it's a
take the 25.
hit.
25 will hit.
That is
Okay.
pretty cool that it shows you both.
Yeah. So it'll be 5 bludgeoning.
The ones.
Key point, stunning strike. Don't know if he can be stunned, but I'm trying. Wait, is it cost me a key point to even do that? I don't know. Hold on.
He'll be stunned that you even tried.
What?
Yeah, I can. Okay. Yeah, it's a DC 16 con save if he can be stunned.
All right. Con save coming in.
Quadruple advantage. Prepare for it.
No, it's inside of its own little pocket realm. It does not. It is not in the real Delcor. It is inside of Oxy.
Oh, get.
Oh,
No, I mean, really get.
Don't worry, he's only got a +9.
Yeah.
11.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough. All right.
Plus 11.
That's-
Sorry.
but it can
Excellent.
happen. It's not an
backwards.
advantage.
All right. 25 will hit.
25 will hit. Come on, get
That'll
those
be-
10s out you used to dropping.
I know. 8 bludgeoning. Key point, stunning strike.
Yeah.
Beat the hell out of him. That's what you do.
Another con save coming in. Come on. Oh!
What's your DC on it?
Hold on. Let me go down to it real quick.
It's 16 is what you said.
Yeah. 16.
16. So he needs 4. It's 4 or lower.
Yeah.
Mhm. Hey, but that's a lot of options.
Well, that's 4 options.
22 to hit.
20% chance out there. 22 hits.
6 bludgeoning. Key point, stunning strike.
Damn right, dude. Still con save, correct?
Yep. Con save 16.
All right, coming in. Ah! Oh shit! It just keeps ticking. Oh.
Uh-huh. All right. We'll just swing one more time. Oh god. 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
I've got a D10 that chat gave me. I'll add that and hopefully hit.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
That'll hit.
20. Okay. It'll be 7 bludgeoning damage. Key point, stunning strike.
Damn right.
Yes.
Come on, baby. Come on. No! Oh! Oh my god!
That was
Oh
such a
my
teeter.
god!
That was such a teeter.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go!
Cock shit, get stunned.
No fucking way! Oh my god! Goosebumps!
So
For their
good.
turn, they do nothing.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but his round he did half my health. I did not even a quarter of his health.
Well, you know, you have four. You have 4 times each round of possibly stunning.
Until you run out of key points.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You did 1/10 of its
Stunned.
damage. It's fine.
Okay, now read on your stunning strike.
Should be end of next.
Yeah, they're
your
just
next
stunned, so I just get advantage.
turn. And it's the end of your next turn that they're not.
Yeah. So this whole round I'll have
Okay,
advantage.
Oxy. Wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw. Advantage now that there's actually, no, that's auto success. That's an auto success because they are suppressed against stopping you. You appear on the other side.
Oh fuck.
Hello,
Oh, shit.
from the other side.
Just I don't
Seeing
see. Oh, okay.
Umber, now that that Dream Eater frozen in place, you simply see the shadow of Oxy up and over the back, standing there in darkness. But then you see the aura of light as well. Both of him being the fist of Delcar, showing up on the other side, realizing now for the first time what is in you. And you know the stakes. This is the battle for true control of your consciousness. The actual stakes on this are me being able to manipulate you for pretty much this entire campaign arc, unknowing to the rest of the party. This is your
Okay.
chance.
I have to ask. Before anything else, did Feisty know about this?
No.
No. I was like, was this something where you just DMing like, I'm gonna do this? I was like,
No,
No.
slowly manipulating him through hiding it through my own DM's advantage, disadvantage.
yo, chat, thank you for the fighting spirit, the protection, the D8, the lucky, the D10.
Oh my god, I got tagged in some of these too. Holy
You
shit.
guys are doing good.
They're like,
And
"Don't
Umber,
die."
let's go.
All right, I'm putting your health at 93 where it needs to be.
I don't see Umber on this map, but I don't know if it matters.
Oh, he's on the side of the big hairy beast.
No, like I don't see his token on the map, but again, I don't know if it matters. 'Cause stream
Let me
can
fix
see it.
that.
Yeah, I think he's up under.
He's from under?
He's from under.
No, he's on the other side.
Yeah. Should be visible, but yeah.
Did you
Just know
see
in your
yourself in
mind's eye he's
combat
there.
up top?
Yep. Which is all that really matters.
Cool. It's probably just a bug.
Yep.
I'm moving just to see if you see me. I am next to you. Nope. Okay.
Yeah, you can just watch the stream. It's on there.
I was trying.
All right. Go ahead, roll your initiative.
The fuck is this? Umber, what did you do?
Seems you have a passenger.
Oh, let's
You
go!
guys are fucking ridiculous with your fucking throws.
Dream Eater is stunned. End of their Oxy. It is your turn.
This thing feels familiar, but it also feels evil. You help me put this down?
It's literally what I was made for.
Let's fucking do it then.
Oh yes, let's go. My turn. I I'm feeling energized, man. That lightning lance pop out one hand, and he's gonna double. He's got a lightning lance in each hand, and he is just gonna stab forward with both. Do I get advantage too?
Hell yeah, it's stunned.
Yeah. Come on. Double 11s.
22 hits.
There's damage, 13 points of lightning damage. Attack again. 28 will do. 8 points of lightning damage. Bonus action.
I shot you a quick DM as well, RoBear.
And for bonus action, I will cast Defensive Field, so I get 10 temporary hit points on myself. So just seeing that this is starting up, he's gonna energize, lances go in, energy field starts emanating around him. That is
I
turn.
need you to take half of that damage, 11 points.
Yep, that sounds right.
That tracks.
Goodbye, temporary hit points. And that's turn.
Umber, your turn.
I'm gonna punch again.
And never stop.
Yes!
20 and 1.
Please tell me you got a brutal crit card you can burn on that.
I do have a brutal crit, and I am gonna spend a key point to stunning strike because I want to keep him stunned as long as possible.
Fuck yeah.
Yes!
Disadvantaged Constitution. I don't know.
100%.
Oh yes, let's go.
Yes, a brutal crit. So I'll just roll it through the thing, and then we can.
The other thing?
I'll just roll it here because it's not like crazy. It's just a punch, guys. So then what? That's so it's a D6 plus 4 plus another D6 plus another D6, right? It's like 3D6, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the max on top of it. 18. So it would be 18. It would be 28 bludgeoning, if I'm not mistaken.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Big hit. It's clobbering time.
And then yeah, key point, stunning strike. Come on, you bastard, stay stunned. It was so close.
Wait, it should be disadvantage, not advantage, right?
Yeah,
It's
it was
already
16.
Yeah, but it was still there.
Holy shit, it was so close. Just on the tie.
Okay. All right. Oh, I'll punch again. $26. 7 bludgeoning damage. Key point, stunning strike.
Yes!
Damn right.
I'm gonna use them all, baby. I'm gonna use them all.
Yes! Yes! No fucking way!
What? What?
He stays stunned. You get 2 more hits and no worries about the rest of the throws. Let's go.
Okay. All right. So then, yeah, I'll punch again. Punch again.
Oh my god!
Let's go. Beat the hell out of this guy.
What is happening right now? All right. I guess for another vertical crit, right?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so that's 6, 12.
Holy shit.
You sweating there, Adam?
All right, so it's yeah, baby.
Oh my God. Total max damage on everything. Let's go.
So that's that plus
28
another,
plus 16.
Yeah.
So
Dude, this is crazy.
34. 38. No. That's not
40,
right.
44.
Yeah, I completely missed 10 points there. Like, that's not right.
Dude.
Damage returned.
Holy shit,
He's
dude.
bloodied. Yes.
I got one more attack.
And still stunned.
Yes. Yes.
Let's go.
20.
20 hits.
Keep
Another.
Yes, damage, baby. Let's go.
Oh.
tens. There's them tens. To save or not save with key points? That is the question.
I mean, he's stunned for this round. What else is he going to keep point on?
I'm gonna. Well, I mean, I
There's
could,
a lot of things.
So
yeah,
many
but
long
I'm
things.
gonna say I'm gonna save it. I think.
Yeah, you want to save it, but what would Umber do?
Well, I still get a whole nother round of advantage. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you do.
because I'm almost out of key points. It's like I've been using a lot. I'm only down to 2 left. So I'm yay. We'll see. But I am gonna save it though because I did spend a lot and I don't. Yeah. So we'll save it for now.
Stunned.
Seeing the effectiveness of this whole interaction, can I do an opportunity attack as Sentinel and as Polearm Master?
What's giving you the ability with Sentinel to do so?
Nothing. It wouldn't be. He would have to have moved to it. I'm thinking with the effectiveness of him already being stunned and watching these criticals come in. Is there any way for burning a reaction in this short of a time?
Sentinel reads as
It locks him down. I mean, it's a lockdown build. So when a creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against the target other than you, you can use a reaction to make a melee weapon attack.
in this case, you seeing that first attack when you've come in, I will allow you to make your Sentinel attack against it.
Okay. So burning. My
So you get it that
reaction.
once from the claws at Umber of which you witnessed.
There you go.
24 hits.
Another 10 point of lightning damage. So 5 back to me.
5 back to you.
What about the damage that Umber did? Does that also go on me halved?
No, it does not.
Interesting.
It is your turn as the Dream Eater is stunned still.
God damn, Umber. Them fists do work, don't they? Well, let's see what happens if you were just a little bit larger.
And I'm gonna walk over towards Umber and begin casting a spell on you, if you'll let me, of enlarge reduce. And I will enlarge you and truly turn you into Gamora from Mortal Kombat. Gamora? Is that
Goro.
whatever his name is?
Goro.
Goro. That's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
Goro,
Oh.
Montoro, or what's the one from 4?
He's a big boy.
You cause a creature
Such than him.
Yeah.
to enlarge, doubles in all dimensions, yada yada yada. And the target has advantage on strength spell checks. Da, 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 da. Target's weapons grow to match their new size. While these weapons are enlarged, the target's attacks with them deal 1d4 of extra damage.
Okay.
So adding a little more.
So
bang
your
for buck.
D6s are now D10s.
Let's go.
If you have pre-written formulas, you can just toss the 4 if you want to. Or you can toss it. Go ahead and toss the 4 because it'll give you a better average.
Yeah.
Sure.
The lowest you can get is 2.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Before this turn happens, back inside the cabin. Oh no. This isn't fucking good. This isn't fucking good.
Everybody keeps passing out. Why can't people just stay awake?
Dream
I
shit.
don't know what the heck's going on right now.
Stupid fucking dreams, man.
Is it my beer?
No. For once,
No, your beer
Cletus.
gives us the shits. It doesn't make us fall asleep.
Bingo.
Oh, okay. Wait, it gives you the shits?
I mean, that's a later conversation.
I'd say this brings me no pleasure, but that's a fucking lie. As I bring out those electro shock charges as I go to hit you, Leightash.
Oh, fuck. This is gonna suck.
All right. You rolled a nat 1.
Yeah.
Don't forget I'm holding him right now when he fell.
Hold me closer, tiny Leightash.
I don't know
DC
if you should make me let go or not,
22.
but-
Oh, God. That was steep hill to climb. 22?
Yes. I'm rolling it. Oh, let's go!
Oh, my God.
As you snap out of it, of being held and suspended, as I see the sizzle of the drool off the side of your mouth.
Oh. Oh.
Welcome back home.
This isn't where I want to be.
Don't worry. I got an idea. And I'm going to stand up. And I'm going to walk over to Umber. And I'm going to take your knife. As
And then
recoil
leave.
reaches out, touching that aura of the blood of Vol as it begins to wrap around his body.
Can I use my reaction to grab your leg while you're doing this? If I have one?
You cannot.
Take
Okay.
it with you.
Advantage on this spell attack roll. This is a DC 20.
Oh, let's fucking go.
Whoa.
Oh, it was almost a nat 20. It was so
Whoa.
close.
We're gonna have an idea. As recoil takes the knife from your hand and cuts the swath, opening up a front row scene in dimension as we all can see this 2 versus 1 battle inside the pocket dimension of Delcar, inside Oxy's mind. Shared as it kind of zooms in on this, seeing the God versus God battle of Oxy's consciousness. Your turn, Umber.
Bonus, just real quick, bonus action, defensive shield went up again as I wrapped up that turn.
Got it.
All right. We'll continue to punch.
'Let's go.
24 will hit.
24. So I'll roll this. And then
Oh my god! Yes!
plus a d4.
Oh my
So
god!
13 bludgeoning. Key point stunning strike.
Let's go.
Success.
Okay.
How many more do you have left? One more. Let's see it.
All right. I will attack again.
23 hits.
23.
Let's go.
9 bludgeoning.
That crunch.
So good.
Sorry. I thought I was so muted.
Hell no. That
All
was
right.
Good crunch.
Do I do stunning strike, or do I save it for flurry of blows and just see if I can just beat him to death?
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
Oh,
it's your call. What are you feeling?
I know if he gets his turn, I'm going down.
You are the god.
It's like a truck.
You do know, you've seen me in battle. I have ways of helping.
Sure.
People
I'm just
not
trying to
go
think.
down.
Nah, I mean,
You do what you've been doing.
yeah, stunning strike. Yeah, I just last key point. We'll try it.
Oh, come on.
Stunning strike.
Let's fucking go. Come on.
See them ones.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, so close. So close.
All right, fair enough. It had to end sometime. Okay,
Hit me
attack again.
one more time.
It's an 18 hit.
18 will hit.
Nice.
Good hit. Good hit.
Nice.
13 bludgeoning damage. 27 will hit.
Oh,
Ugh, rough. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god, this thing is looking fucking rough.
hell at this point.
And then
Is he gonna use it?
Do it. Do it.
no, I can't. I mean, I'm out of key points. I'm debating.
Well, they gave you an action surge, did they not?
They did. I just
they
remembered
did.
that. Yeah.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, we're doing it.
I'm doing it. Okay, now in this action surge, he has 2 punches.
Right.
But first, question. No, we're in a separate mind realm or whatever. But as a bonus action, because I haven't used a bonus action yet, could I take a potion of greater healing?
No.
Okay, I just figured I would check.
You going full
Nope.
send or you going raw?
Okay. Screw it. Different thing, because he's still stunned. Bonus action, channel divinity. I will make him vulnerable, and I will cast inflict wounds
Yes! The uppercut!
at advantage.
Tiger uppercut.
Tiger punch.
Let's fucking
Let's go! It hits! That's what you
He will
needed!
take 30 radiant damage.
Yeah. Plus a D4.
Get out of here.
Plus
31.
That one's gonna be what does it.
D. T. D.
I'm a fucking god.
Oh, baby.
You see it straining to even make a word. When you wrap up for this final strike, when you describe its demise, please do so describing taking its ascendancy as your own.
So Umber, big Umber, just hits and hits and hits, and this creature can't do anything. And with each blow, you just see every single impact is just this like, there's these brief, small, miniature red shards that you've seen previously. And then eventually, once he gets done, you see him just take a second, and he glances over at Oxy. I hope you don't mind. And you'll see the wraps around his hand lash out behind the creature's neck as once he pulls taut, they just glow with this red gold radiant energy. And as he does, you see him just pull his face directly in, and as he does, his eyes flare as he headbutts. And as he headbutts and pulls him in, you see this transition of this creature's divinity just merge with Umber's, and as he finishes out, the creature just crumples before him, and he just waves his arm as you see all of these red shards begin to just materialize around him, and then just swirl, and then eventually you'll see these cracks all across, like that dry clay that you've seen before previously, and those shards will just start to patch and then form and meld into his body as you just see him take this deep breath in, and then he'll just turn and look at Oxy.
And as you do,
You see a silhouette of an individual back behind him. Not able to make it out at first. But then it slowly comes into picture. As you see
Your friend.
Oxy's new quarry put a hand on his shoulder. Only so fitting that someone who's walked the path of darkness and the light could bring about the era of gray. And she bows to you, acknowledging your godlike status, as everyone else staring through that portal with a front row seat see you, Umber, once again, Vitruvian man, putting up either sides around you, and that red aura float up the entire party inside this conscious realm up to the portal that Recoil has opened. And just an acknowledging embrace and stare back from Oxy and his new quarry. We will end this week.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't even get to do anything, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I'm sitting here like normally I'm like, man, I want to do something, but dude, I was in it that whole time.
Oh, dude. Best cinematic experience I have had in a long time.
I did not
let your
see
heart
that
out.
coming at all.
Those
I thought
fucking
that was-
rolls, man! Those rolls!
Holy shit. Thank you, Umber. I feel like a great weight has been lifted off my shoulders and out of my heart. That's from you. I appreciate that. I'll get you her number too. I'll see where your eyes are looking.
I'll respond. I'll respond next week.
Holy
So
shit!
good.
Yeah, I got all of those cards, I think, chat. I just was adding them because I was nervous. I don't know if there was duplicates, but I tried to... I got them all. I'll just say that.
He found a way to spin them all.
Yeah, I really did. I spent so many cards. I was like, yeah, I'll use it. But when you're coming toe-to-toe with another divine being, another god, as it will, who's by the way, stepping in on my terrain...
Right.
You gotta throw it all. Well, this is technically his terrain, but you know what I mean.
Can you imagine this thing's last moments in life? We're getting its shit pushed in by what it thinks is a mortal that claims it's a god, that's of a religion it could give a fuck less about.
Twice.
And it's gone. It's forever. It's permanent. It no longer exists.
Can't fuck with me now.
Not to mention, it wasn't even getting killed by some great sword or lightning or something. It was getting beat to death by a fist.
By fists.
4 of them.
Which like was a part of the motivation for wanting to amplify your attacks.
Dude, that was game changing. I rolled like 3s nonstop.
Dude,
like that was a lot of extra damage.
Well, so there was the mechanics thought part of it, but also just the poetry of the general, who is now the fist, has a person on his team who literally uses his fists, and I made those fists bigger, and that was, oh my gosh, definitely get fisted.
Hashtag fisted Viking.
You can call me Umber Fist.
Oh my
But
gosh.
The one thing I just have to bring up is there's this really cool, dope being in my realm, and I am the god of it. I am actually a god in a sense, a very, very tiny, minute god, but I am a god. Damn it.
You are a god.
And I will not be denied.
You have taken something's ascendancy, and because you believe it, you do. Oh my god, I'm glad my rolls came in where I could finally use the blood of Vol as well. I wanted to give us a front row so we could see this, and they didn't have to hear it, because I saw how you carved open the portal before, so Rico was like, fuck it. Yeah, I could do it.
And he did it.
Whole lot of lore in a short amount of time. You may want to catch that replay, even if you saw it here.
Oh man.
Thank you guys.
I got more to soak up.
Holy
What a great
shit, man.
session.
I'm glad
So
you
many
guys
suitcases.
enjoyed the story as much, since it only revolved around a few people. I'm glad you had as much fun as I did seeing things unfold and hyping up your table mates. You guys are amazing.
yeah.
I really appreciate it, but you know, it is a story for all of us. Like, yes, this lore piece is particular to a few people right now, but you can already see where this is headed, man. This is going to big places that is going to require everybody's fucking help.
Now you understand the true giddiness when I was like, me and Oxy have things to talk about in building. I was like, oh, wait till they find out.
Well, you've been talking about how excited you are for this arc for so long, and you're like, we couldn't get off the fucking boat. He's like, but I've been so excited about this thing.
Because it's the story. It's the real story. The first big story here.
That's the second time that you've had something that was, I assume, was supposed to be long term. Like,
I was supposed to fuck with him the whole arc, and I imagined that this would happen at the very end of it. It would be like, I'm taking Oxy, and it would be the fight for your friend. Like, I'm here, and especially if you got into the monolith, you would have been assisted by other darkness quarry. But this way, you taking this bold move to try to separate what you don't even know. You just trying to figure out whether he's undead or not. Well, you find out that he's not quite living either.
Yeah.
And that he's something else. I have to reward you for taking such a bold stance. And now part of this battle is tilted and the odds are in your favor. They're completely cut off now. 100%. There is no connection between them and the old continent until the monolith is raised. They cannot communicate back home. They are cut off from the dreaming dark. This would be, I can't even imagine what Leightash would, like, what it would be if all of a sudden you were cut off once again, like with your connection to the dream realm, like what it would be like, the inverse. For them, it's build. It's whatever the emptiness that you feel, you channel through work. We need our purpose, because
Build it up quickly.
what's happening right now is they are dreaming independent dreams for the first time in their life.
Light, my brothers and sisters.
So things like self-doubt and inability and imposter
Failures.
syndrome and failure is all invading their minds.
Man. Oh, man.
Wild. I love it.
Dude.
Pretty wild.
Masterclass. Take
Thank you,
notes,
guys.
everybody.
That was awesome. Repeat coming right up. Remember, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Hop over to Cletus' stream. He's doing more sponsor work the rest of the night. Come hang out with Pards. I love you guys. We'll see you on Sunday for
Love you
commission
guys.
sesh. All right, everybody.